Dude, holy shit. I still can't believe I got this thing. Oh my fucking, look how big he is. He's huge. He's fucking huge, man. Oh my god. What's poppin', guys? It's your boy OneShotStat1986, and welcome back to another review. Today, we're looking at one of my most anticipated figures of we're in 2021, holy shit. Alright, moved it back a little bit, but today we're looking at SS86, Studio Series 86 Grimlock. Leader class Grimlock with wheelie here. So this time around, I'm gonna try to keep the review short and sweet, unlike last time, which was 15 minutes for a fucking deluxe figure. So let's get right into it. Taking a look at Grimlock, there's lots of molded in detail, just everywhere. It's everything you would expect from a figure from the War for Cybertron line. I mean, well, it's not really War for Cybertron, but you know what I mean. Everything you would expect. Lots of nice molded detail everywhere. I like this, dinosaur head. He has little dinosaur arms back there. Looking at his legs, he has some nice paint apps here. Very chunky legs, which I don't know how I feel about that, but it is Grimlock, so I don't really mind it. And then you look at Wheelie here. We'll talk about him later, but he looks decent. He's very floppy. Well, he's not floppy, he's just very heavy, so he tips over. I'm wasting time, I'm sorry. Looking at his head sculpt, it's very Grimlock-ish, which I like a lot. He has the blue eyes, which it would be cool if he had the show-accurate red eyes, but I mean, it still looks good. He has this little black panel over the chest. Let me try to align the light better. It's weird, but I don't really mind it much. All red crotch. I wish there was some kind of paint details here. Black thighs, which look good. Overall, he's a very, you can see out of the setup, but overall, he's a very good looking figure. He's huge too. Let's get into some size comparisons. I don't usually do that much, but he's big, man. So here he is next to SS86 Drift, Earthrise Trailbreaker, Earthrise Blue Streak, Iron Patriot, and here he is next to some of his 1986 movie cast members, and very happy. I mean, I'm working towards the 86 cast, well, at least the second half, so I mean, very glad to have got him, and they all look great together. I mean, this is just a nice colorful ass deco, colorful ass group, excuse me. He looks great. I mean, he's supposed to be a huge guy, so I mean, I love that he towers over just everybody. All I need now is Magnus, Cup. I have Cup coming tomorrow. Actually, by the time I post, I don't know when I'm going to post this, so maybe. But I mean, just for effect, here's another SS86 guy. And might as well put in the other two size comparisons we did. Just because, because I want to. I have a lot of figures. I'm happy. I like having a lot of figures, that's cool. It's a whole bunch of figures, that's nice. Anyways, taking a look at Wheelie, nothing really special. He's nicely molded, no elbows or knees, he's just bent. So all he can really do is sit down or maybe do like a little running pose. He has his little slingshot, that comes out. Cool, I guess. I really wish that we got a core class figure of this guy instead of just whatever this is. But that's Wheelie. Taking a look at articulation, I need a bigger, actually I can do this. Ball joint at the head, he goes 360. This panel goes up and down for transformation, but it kind of has a Siege Megatron problem where, you try to make him look down, it just goes down, whatever. He can't really look that far up, but he can look down pretty well. Nice ratchet in the shoulders that gets hindered by this backpack, but 360 spreads out that far. Over 90 degrees in the elbow, that's cool. 360 at the hands. The dinosaur toes move in and out, which I don't really know why, because there's really no use for it, but I mean, it's still cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys his gun. It's very nicely sculpted. He has a little peg there to hold it. It can accommodate blast effects, of course. Now to the waist, 360 in the waist, very tight joint. He can kick out this far and back this far. He can do a full split like that, and then he can do a full split outwards too, just like that. 90 degrees in the knees, which I'm pretty surprised about. That's cool. And he has 90 degrees in the ankles too. He has a rotation here, and he also has a bicep swivel, I forgot to mention. Overall, very well articulated for a figure of this size. I need to move this thing back, this tripod. I did not expect him to be this well articulated for how big he is, but he's great, man. Let's look at the dinosaur mode. I think you guys will like it. Now just take a look at this dude. Wow, man, he looks really good. I mean, how much more cartoon accurate can you get than this? He was very well proportioned for, you know, for his cartoon look. You know, he has the huge wide body. He has all the nice little gold touches here and there. His arms do have articulation. These are on a ball joint, but they don't really spread out that far before you pop them off. So let's just go and put that back in. Ah, there we go. These bend like that, so you know you can do whatever you want with that. He still has a 360 here, and he has forward motion with the arm, because these are just exactly the arms. So I mean, he can look side to side, which is cool. Can he go 360? He can go 360 actually, and he can go his jaw very wide. I just hit the drawer. Sorry about that. Also, yes, he can fit a blast effect in there. There's a little peg. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I like it. Overall, he looks really good. I mean, how much more can you say in terms, you know, he just looks good. He's a good Grimlock. Especially for a mainline figure, like, holy crap, dude. I wouldn't say not to get the Masterpiece, but I mean, it depends on how you feel about Grimlock. Like my boy Transformers Memes before said, like, if you don't really care for Grimlock, I would not, like, if you really like Grimlock, I would say get the MP anyway, because I don't think this is a replacement for the Masterpiece. Both have their pros and cons. But for a regular Transformers fan that you may not really care about Grimlock like I do, I mean, I have this. I don't think I need the Masterpiece because this is satisfying enough for me. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll get it one day if if I somehow get rich really fast. But overall, this is, like, for now, this is just fine for me. I am not sure if Wheelie can ride on his neck like in the pictures. I don't see any peg for, like, anywhere for him to sit. Like, it's kind of tough for him to, like, split his legs that wide without looking weird. But I mean, if, you know, this is a One Shot Stand review, I don't really care. You can watch Prime vs. Prime if you want to know that bit of information. But overall, he's just a very good figure. I'd give him 11 out of 10. I would say if you get him, you have the money for him, go for it. I think he's a great piece to anybody's collection, you know, whether you want the 86 cast or not. Whether you like G1 or not, it's just cool to have a T-Rex, dude. Like, I have a T-Rex now. This is awesome. So, that's pretty much all I have to say on this figure. I mean, I love him. He's great. This has been One Shot Stand 1986. I'm going to go mess around with this figure now. Actually, no, I'm going to go film a Hot Rod review. So, see you guys later.